Okay, Straight to the Top TV. We're going to dive straight back into it, y'all. Straight to the Top TV, where we go live every Friday, Saturday, even on Sunday. Like I said, we got the Candyman in the building, y'all. It's about to go down. We got the Candyman in the building. He's about to come through and show y'all how he doing this thing. All my people out there, like, share, repost, tell somebody about this, tag somebody about this. You know, it's about to go down. Like I said, I got the Candyman coming to my building. The real Candyman, that legal track. Yeah, he's coming to the building, y'all. That boy about to come to the building. The Candyman. What up? All my people out there, like, share, repost. Candyman. Back at it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Once again. Thank you for coming to the show, brother. You heard me?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna dive straight back into it. I wanna know that formula and that business at the Straight to the Top show. You know how we do it.
Yeah.
So all right, I got some questions for you. What city and state you from?
Originally I'm from Houston, but for majority of my life, I've been living in that Plaquemine, P-Town.
Plaquemine representative, Plaquemine, Louisiana. For the people out there don't know.
That's where the legal crack slanging started.
You heard it first. You heard it first. Okay. What made you start selling candy?
Like I was saying earlier, I used to watch my mama sell it. So I kind of picked up on it. But I used to do it as a little side thing. Like I have a job, but I'll be selling candy at the job and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when check day came around, kind of really didn't have to touch the check because I was selling the candy. And people were liking it. You know, fast forward, it eventually became something serious later on. Like it was a job. I think it was a job I had, and then when I ended up losing the job, I just said, you know what? Let me see how I can do with just really slinging this candy. You know what I'm saying? And it took a life of its own. You know,
it kind of choked.
Yeah. And still, I didn't know it was gonna get as serious as it got, but people was really starting to love it so much. I'm talking about they started loving it so much. The running joke that was going is that people would be like, man, what you doing? You be sprinkling crack in that candy. That's why we so addicted to it, right? And that's how the term legal crack came about. Because, you know, people be so addicted to the candy. They love it so much. So that's how we came up with legal crack. So, you know, I credit Plaquemine for giving me the legal crack term because they used to be playfully always saying, you sprinkling that crack in there. That's why you got us addicted to this candy. So we just flipped it. I just flipped the script and made it legal crack.
Bro, you heard it first. You heard it first. How long you been selling candy?
I've been selling candy since probably about, I'd say about 2005, 2006. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't get serious with it until I say probably about 2010. And that's when I opened up a restaurant, a bakery candy shop restaurant. And the name of it was Made with Love. I ran it for like 3 years. That's when I kind of got serious with it. You know?
So you took the street hustle that you were doing at first and went ahead and got your foundation.
Yeah.
You heard it first.
And that's what, then I ended up falling back, and you know, but I still always had the clientele. So, you know, I've been still doing it, but I'm about to get another foundation again. That's in the works. So the first place was Made with Love. Now I'm coming back with Made with Love 2.0. You know what I'm saying?
Like the rebirth, right?
Yeah, the rebirth. It's gonna be bigger and better, you know.
Okay. What makes your candy different from other candies?
I won't say it's so much different, but what I'll say what makes it so good is because the fact of why I named the restaurant that I opened up way back then Made with Love, because it's made with love. It's like people people could taste the love in the candy and stuff like that. You know,
Right.
that's what it is. And that's like with anything in life. If you can have somebody that's good at something, I mean really, really, really good at it. But then you can also have somebody else that's really good at it, but they truly love it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the love transfers, and you'll probably see better out the person who really love it than the other person who's just really good and doing it.
Right.
You know?
Right. So like you say, you put that love in it and make it come back and come back. Right.
Right.
You heard it first. Okay. Do you ship your candy?
I have from time to time. That's why there's a part. There's a all right, like the song that you played earlier. That's the third song in what I call my Legal Crack trilogy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 different songs, but they're about my candy slinging, right? You got Legal Crack, you got Candyman, and you got the Candyman Rock With Me, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a verse in the Legal Crack song which says, some of them states I never been to, you know, no, matter of fact, the truth of it all is 25 different states they know about my legal crack. In some of those states I never been to, but here's the solution. U.S. Postal Service, legal crack distribution. So, you know, there's been times that I actually shipped it to people because, you know, they'll have either people tell their family about it or they bring some back to wherever they live. They might be coming down here visiting and they bring some back and they be like, how can you get in touch with him? And they'll get in touch with me and I'll ship it out to them.
Right. I do a lot of traveling myself, and nowhere but the South where you can get good pecan candy from. Pecan candy.
Yeah.
They don't know pecan. I gotta say pecan.
Yeah. Well, see, I know different places they say pecan, but I be telling them straight up. I say y'all probably call it pecan candy, but from where we at, it's straight pecan candy. Pecan candy. And you're right, because just recently when I went to Atlanta to perform Candyman Rock With Me, I was out there selling it, and it was like a lot of people like, whoa, I ain't never had it like this. They done had some pecan candy out there, but they was like, I never had it like this.
Right.
I never had it like this. You know, it's you know, when you come from that South, that Louisiana, you know what I'm saying, and you done learn from your mama or your grandmother how to whip that candy in that kitchen. Oh yeah, you can go anywhere and you can make a killing anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Real business, man. Real business. Like I say, we like to hear that business. I love it. Okay, another question. Where you see your business in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I see it booming. Like I'm seeing the legal crack just fully known and really brought back what my mission was. See, I have a mission with this legal crack. I call it a legal crack mission, right? That's why I'm doing the music and all that. All that's a part of this mission. It's part of a mission based off of how I ended up getting back into doing music also. It's like a mission to straight inspire. So what I'm doing with the legal crack game is I'm really trying to be a big inspiration to show others how you could be an entrepreneur and you could do it bigger and better than me. See, me, I've been doing it. I had a storefront with it. I started off on the streets, you know, got a little storefront, fell back from the storefront, been kind of doing it from home and all that, or travel from place to place or something like that, and working on getting another storefront, which I say gonna be bigger and better, and we're gonna do there's gonna be a lot of focus on a lot of shipping too with this one. Right. But like the reason why I call this legal crack mission an inspiration, because along it, there's another young brother who, you know what I'm saying, he personally told me watching me selling candy and stuff inspired him to become an entrepreneur, and he's doing very well with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just stuff like that make you feel like, damn, you know, people watching you out there because they know the Candyman be out there going to get it, you know. Yeah. And he could do it way bigger. That's why in 2021 I put it on my mind. I'm gonna do it far bigger than I can because I got the product, I got the talent, and I got the hustle. So now it's time to just implement the master plan.
Right,
you know? And so I see me helping to inspire other entrepreneurs. I help me being able to invest in the community, you know, some productive things, you know, for the youth and for the older, you know, just to help with it. you know, get a, you know, do so. It's a bigger vision than just trying to just, you know, stack that paper and just floss. Nah, I'm gonna get that money and I'm gonna, you know, help the bill. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And try to inspire along the way. You know.
Right. You heard it first. That's another thing. I believe in releasing. When God gives you something, you gotta release it. You know.
Right. Gotta go
Another
forward.
question I got for you. Is there anybody or any place that you're looking forward to or like to work with in the future?
As far as like musically or something?
Musically, business wise,
or just business wise?
We
Well,
look
look,
business over here.
All right. If you're saying that, the little talk we had earlier today, I'm looking forward to doing business with you out that way. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We could put that together, you know. Come out there. So I'm looking forward to doing business with you. Looking forward to doing business with a lot of positive people who want to do some business, you know, where we can come together. It's not like no particular people in mind, you know what I'm saying? You know, I know definitely with people from Plaquemine because, you know, Plaquemine where the hustle started, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely always down to do business with some like-minded people here in Plaquemine. And I'm always about trying to support in some kind of way. That's why from my music, I mean from the recording of my music to the actual tracks of my music, to the artwork when I release my music, to my shirt or my mask or whatever, everybody from Plaquemine did that. Somebody from Plaquemine did the music, somebody from Plaquemine did the recording, somebody from Plaquemine did the artwork, somebody from Plaquemine did the shirts and stuff like that. And the reason why I call it my Plaquemine formula, because I know, you know, it's finna get ready to start popping. Musically, legal crack wise, and all this, you know. And my rise has a lot to do with the support and inspiration I've gotten in Plaquemine. You know, I mean, of course, okay, you have your bad here, but you tell me any place on this planet you ain't got your bad at. It's all over this planet. You see what I'm saying? But there's also the good. So I've learned to focus on the good and the positive over the negative. You know what I'm saying? And I learned to focus on the love. Because that don't mean the negative don't exist. That means you make it oblivious to you. So all you trying to do is draw the positive in your life. And the more, you know, our minds are like energy magnets. We attract stuff. Our continuous thoughts can attract stuff into your life. So if you constantly thinking negative, you're going to draw negative.
Right.
But if you constantly thinking positive, you're going to draw positive. That don't mean some negative might not come here and there, but you're going to draw way more positive into your life than negative, you know? So that's why I run with the Plaquemine formula with the music, because when it's bumping and people hear it, like, you know, it's, you know, like when somebody hear it overseas or California or up there, you listening to some straight Plaquemine from from like when you playing Candyman Rock with me up there for your people, you hearing a track from John Doe. You see what I'm saying? And mixing and mastering from John Doe. You listening, you when you see the artwork of it, you seeing Raheem Hightower, which he starting to drop some music himself. You know what I'm saying? When you hearing the lyrics, a lot of it is inspiration from real life that happened in Plaquemine. You know what I'm saying? The song is basically about how I be out slinging candy in Plaquemine. You know what I'm saying? So the Plaquemine formula for me is a winning formula. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. They can say what they want about Plaquemine, but when you got that desire and that hustle and determination in you, you can make it, and you can go anywhere and make it happen. Look at you, you way up there, and what you doing? Man, you making it happen.
Making it happen, man. My hustle started, like I said, I hustled my way from outdated Jet magazines. You heard me? I started back then. You heard me?
There you go.
Yeah. I made my way all the way to the top and never stopped. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's just a pleasure getting the game from you. Like I said, over here on Straight to the Top TV, we want to know that business, and to get so much game, you've been in the game so long. Oh, another question I got. what's been your biggest challenge since the COVID? That's something I ask everybody. Did the COVID affect you any type of way?
It made me like scale back on some stuff, and I definitely music. Because I was going to be doing a lot of performing in 2020. I mean, a lot of traveling and performing in 2020. But a lot of stuff got just completely shut down, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, but what happened was, you can look at things one or two ways. You can look at it in a pessimistic way or optimistic way, but still be realistic. Okay, the realistic was the plan that I had put together for marketing and promoting myself with all this traveling and performing to really get Candyman known. Okay, it stopped because of what was going on, COVID. I say, but what that did was made me start learning even more about the business aspect of the music and learning more about the online marketing of it, because my hand was pushed to that. So I say, you know what? I'm going to take this as a learning lesson. Instead of looking all bad, I'm going to learn. So I learned a lot during this, you know, situation. You know, as far as selling candy and stuff, it honestly didn't kind of affect it. I thought it would, you know what I'm saying? But people was like, shoot, we still want that candy. We still, you know what I'm saying? Because I was slacking back from it, thinking people might not want it. They're like, what's your problem? You know? They're like, what's your problem? We need that candy. We need them cookies. We need that. So I'm like, well, okay, well, if y'all want it, I'm going to accommodate, you know?
You heard it first. Okay, so out your product, you got candy, and do you have other products? Do you have any products on hand right now where we can show the people besides this talking?
All right. Well, the other thing, you know, I got the candy. You can see that. People call it legal crack. One sample hit of it, they keep coming back. Now, there's my peach cobbler. I call it the gobbler cobbler. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm out of my dumb cookies and my lemon pies and stuff because I sold all that out earlier today. But that dumb cookie, oh man. Matter of fact, I gotta ship you something out there. I gotta give you some samples, you know what I'm saying, for yourself, and sample out to your people. So when I come out there, they already know about it. They know what's coming. They know what's coming. So I gotta get that address from you, and I, like you asked, I'll ship you that sample package.
Okay, another question I got from you. Who's been your biggest supporter since you started selling candy? From the beginning till now? Who stuck with you through the beginning to where you're at now?
I'm going to give that a collective answer. Plaquemine. The people of Plaquemine. From the get-go. They were the reason why I can actually go different places with that full-fledged confidence that this, if I tell you this legal crack gonna get you hooked, it get you hooked. You see what I'm saying? But that's why I say I gotta get them, because it started in Plaquemine. I mean, check this out. Selling candy paid for me to go to massage therapy school, because that's something else I'm about to put in effect. Massage therapy. I actually went to school and graduated and worked as a massage therapist for a little while before I opened up my restaurant. So, but it paid for me to go to massage therapy school. You know what I'm saying? It was the beginning funding of my music, of starting the music. I mean, selling candy was the money made to record, you know what I'm saying, have songs mix and master, to buy tracks. All that was coming from candy selling or cookies or whatever, you know what I'm saying? When my daughter needed money while she been in college, I was able to send it to her from what? From candy selling. So it's been, and Plaquemine is a part of that, because if I make it every day, they're gonna buy it every day, and that's not it's because they know I'm giving. It's made with love, so they know they're getting a quality product, and that's why they keep getting it. You know.
All right, you heard it first. Okay, tell the people where they can find you at, getting your phone number, social media, etc., where they can get some of that crack. Let them know.
Well, all right, my social media is Mr. Menweqa here on Instagram, MrMemWeqa. On Facebook, you can either go to my regular page, which is I'm Dia Menweqa, which is OMDIA, my first name, and the last name MEMWEQA. Or you can go to my music page, which is Mr. Menweqa, the Candyman. You know what I'm saying? I'm mostly on there, Facebook or Instagram, you know, networking, promoting, stuff like that.
You got a phone number?
225-385-2734. And actually, that song is in that number in the Leader Crack song. I actually put my number in the song. When I say 225-385-2734, hit me up for a sample that'll have you knocking at my door. You know what I'm saying?
Like Mike Jones.
Yeah, I've been having that number for a while.
Right. Well, you heard it first. Thank you, brother, for coming to the show and giving us the game. Like I said over here, we like to know that business. You heard me? And keep doing what you're doing. Keep going to the top. Keep going to the top and don't stop. You heard me? And I pray for people. I don't pray for money. So God sent you here with me tonight, man. Thank you, brother, for giving me all the game, man, and coming to my show, man. And we're gonna link up and do that business. You heard me?
I'm definitely down for coming out there for us to do that business.
Let's do it. Thank you for coming to the show, Straight to the Top TV.
Appreciate you.
One.
All right.
Yes, another episode at the Straight to the Top show. There we go. Straight to the Top TV. If you doing anything, if you selling candy, if you selling apples, if you selling purses, if you doing hair, if you got a restaurant, if you selling houses, if you selling alcohol, if you selling icy lashes, get at me. Straight to the Top TV. Make sure you hit me up at www.straighttothetop.net and get your gear. Man, get at me, man. We're going to have another episode next. We're going to have another business person. Like I say, whatever you do, if you babysitting, hit me up. If you cutting hair, if you sell jewelry, you heard me, bartenders, you heard me, clothes, whatever, I'm calling you out. You heard me, you want to get your credit straight, hit my girls up. That they got people on here for houses, hit them up, you heard me. Straight to the Top TV. We're going to know that business. Get at me, www.straighttothetop.net. We out to next.